Well, happy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of our roller coaster unit that we're learning about. If you were not with us yesterday, please make sure you go back to day 1, roller coasters and energy within. Here we were just gathering information about roller coasters and trying to get some background information about them. Today we want to go into a little bit more detail and find out how do they work. So if you haven't done day 1, please do that first. It's important that in this unit you're going through the days in order so you don't miss anything, and that way it'll all make sense to you. So day 2, here we go. Tuesday. First thing I want you to do is email me a picture of a roller coaster you find interesting, scary, or one you'd like to ride. This is just going through and giving you a chance to look at different types of roller coasters that have different features. There's a lot of different things that roller coasters can do. So since you're going to make a roller coaster at the end, it's time to start thinking about what are some things that you like about roller coasters, or at least that you find interesting that maybe you could include in your final design. So start thinking about that. Email me your picture, or it could even be a video link that you'd like to send to me. Just copy that link and email it to me, and then I will try to put a bunch of those up on our Google Classroom for people to see as well. The second thing, part number 2 here, is answer these pre-reading questions. So before you start and read another article from Wonderopolis today, I'd like you to think about what do you know before you start. So go over here to the blue word here, these, click on that, and that'll open up a form. You're going to notice that each day we ask you to, I'm asking you to fill out a Google form. This is the easiest way for me to get information from you, to organize it, and then to give you a grade for that. So it's important every time you see a form that you complete the form. So here on this form, we have your name. I want to know, what do you think energy is, and how do you think energy and roller coasters are related? Now, this is not something I want you to go and Google the information for. I want to know, what do you think before we find out the information? We're going to find that out today. So I'm not looking for an answer that you've copied. I'm looking just for your thoughts and get you thinking about this before we start reading. Once you've done that, hit the submit button right here, and then go back to the slideshow. So you've found a picture of a roller coaster you've sent to me. You've given me your ideas before we started. Now we're ready to dive right in and find out about where does the energy from roller coasters come from. So we're going to read another Wonderopolis article. Click right over here on the Here link, and we're back to Wonderopolis. I want to remind you, Wonderopolis is awesome in that it gives you this chance right over here to click on listen, and it will read it to you if you'd rather have the article read. The title of the article is How Do Roller Coasters Work? And that's really what we want to know, since we're going to be building one. The article is a pretty short article. It won't take you very long to listen to or to read yourself. And back over here we have some videos you can watch. We have some other pictures that you can examine. So I encourage you to do all of those things while you're on this website. When you're finished and you feel like you have a good understanding of what's on this page, click back to the slideshow, and we have one more thing that you need to finish for today. So question number 4, after reading the article, fill out this Google form right over here. So I'm clicking on that form, and this one has a few questions. Some of them are multiple choice, some of them are short answer questions. You can see there's not very many. And if it helps you to look back at the article, please do that. So I left my article open here so I can keep going back and forth in order to answer those questions. Feel free to do the same thing. Again, when you're all finished with the form, hit submit. Then I'll be able to see that you've finished and give you some points for doing that activity. All right, so by the end of today, you will have investigated roller coasters. You're going to think about what do you know before we start, and then you're going to read about how roller coasters work and answer questions about that. Tomorrow, to give you a heads up, we are going to start playing around with roller coasters using the PhET simulator. I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. So have a great day, be safe, and stay in touch. Thank you.